started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lofton. Play action on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week. You talk about, we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
To throw, it's Culpepper. Grabs it in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the shot to clear is in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. From the 1, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Coming out with it, it's Lofton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play.
There he goes. Powers through the defender. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Culpepper. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Coastal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run,
the shot that clears will kick it away to start. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Culpepper. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
it's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
To the air on first down. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll give it to the back. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, shot to clear. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Culpepper. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Duck...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped. will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Ayers. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Culpepper. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The give to the fullback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go to the fullback. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The shot that clears had this offense rolling. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Culpepper. Grabbed in the middle, it's Royer. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Sayers. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Motion from the wideout. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Chang. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Chang. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, the ball squirts out. Scoops it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Chang. Lofts one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and they're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Culpepper. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was a play where maybe the big target target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. The shot that clears want to crank the tempo. They want to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Canes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Got his man quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Chang. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Makes the grab past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. And the shot to clear has come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch, and I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a high.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The shot that clears will boot it away to start the game. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Right to work up top. Got a man. It's Boston. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Mids are always going to have a threat to run it at quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Kaiponoa Kaheaku and Hata.
And those guys, what do they all have in common? When you play quarterback at Navy, you got to be able to make a lot of decisions on every single play. Make them fast and make the right ones.
Motion from the back. Give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big lunch.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I'll tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Culpepper. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hurst. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's done. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The run from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. To the ground with the back. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Navy quick to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep. That's a bad break for the offense early.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open.
Turning it on! He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Handoff to the fullback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. It's Culpepper. It's complete.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the shot to clear is trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Sticks it in his belly. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown goes to Carolina. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the option. Now the toss.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's done. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. Touchdown, midshipman. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after they catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it left. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. They corral it at the 11-yard line. Chains will move as they try to put one up before the break.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And he's got it! Touchdown! Shot to clear!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to...
get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. It's right for a quick completion. Great screen over the right side. Hill may chase him down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play looking to throw it. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Smith.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's caught. It's Smith. Breaks free with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Chanticleers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. Here's Johnson. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. They need 1st down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. the drive with 6 points.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense in a split backfield now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Royer. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. The Chanticleer is getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, look at the throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Inside the... He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play for him. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Chanticleers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they move from scoring position at the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle, it's Johnson. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Now the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now. The chance to clear, tussle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Escapes the pocket. And no head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Working clock with the ground game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Chanticleers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Launching one to the end zone. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses